Hi and welcome to The Winning Factor. I'm Alan Aitken, and on this show each week we take a look at some upcoming races in Hong Kong and we try to isolate an aspect of the race we might look back on later as having been the path to finding the winner. Racing on Sunday at Sha Tin, and the first race we're going to have a look at is race 3, where our winning factor is the tempo. Now this is a stock standard class 4, but I think the ones that stand out as the better chances look to be the Anomaly, who's raced well in all his 5 starts, Romantic Trove, who will appreciate the extra distance, Aurora Pegasus, who backs up from a good run on Wednesday, and Good Beauty, who should be one of the on-pace runners. And to me, that is going to be the critical aspect of the race, the horses that can be up on the speed. So we're going to take a look first at the map. This is a field full of horses who don't have a lot of early speed. A huge proportion of this field prefers to get back and run home. But this race is devoid of the pace that is going to help those horses by bringing the leaders back to them. So the horses best suited look to be the likes of Romantic Trove from the inside draw, the Anomaly, who will race handy, Waimea Luck, who comes without much form but does race forward, and Good Beauty. I expect them all to be in the first 4 in running without a lot of pressure and sprinting hard from the top of the straight, giving the run-on horses a real lot to do if they're going to beat them. And that forecast race shape is very much like the race where the Anomaly resumed for the season behind King's Capital recently. So we're going to take a look at that replay, and this is race 23, the Anomaly in dark colours with a pink cap, and he takes a forward position early, and even in the slow fractions you can see on the heat map there, the leading 3 horses still get clear of the others early. King's Capital sits in 4th, trails them and joins them at the top of the straight, where this quartet goes for a really strong sprint down the home straight. They come clear of the others, and you'll see here the Anomaly looks a little bit balked trying to get through between the leaders. I don't think it cost him an awful lot, but in the circumstances of the race it wasn't ideal to get held up at any time, and I do like how he applied himself to keep pace with the first 2 when he did get clear again in the final 100 metres. Adding merit to the run, the Anomaly was found to have mucus in his throat after the run, so we probably didn't see 100% the best of him. So the tip in race 3, the Anomaly. His winning factor, the tempo. He's a horse lightly raced, only 5 starts. All 5 runs have been pretty good. He's already won a race, and I think he's the most progressive in a very average kind of a race. But more importantly for our winning factor, he's a horse who will race up on the speed where he looks to get all the advantages. The second race we're going to look at is race 5, and our winning factor here, the map. And we switch to the dirt for this class 4. We're quite an open event with no stars involved, but plenty of winning chances, and I think there are chances for Swift Spirit, fitter for his first run back. Toy Coon, who beat all but game player times in his first run this season. Lady First, an infrequent winner but consistently around the money in these races. Fairy Floss and London Lucky Star will have their fans, and Sure Win-Win, unsuited by the tempo first up, but he'd been in terrific form with 2 wins just before the summer break. And I think the best of the chances here appears to lie between Toy Coon and Sure Win-Win. So let's take a look at them on the videos. And this is race 807. This is not Sure Win-Win's most recent start, but his final run last season, and his 2nd win in a row after a victory on the dirt. And you see him in light blue and white colours. He's not really suited by the soft tempo here. In the middle stages, no speed on. He's a horse that does give away a start. And then the leaders picked it up from the 400, sprinted home, but Sure Win-Win, despite having the disadvantages in the tempo, was up to the challenge and able to sprint better than them, get over the top of them late and arrive right on the line. Now first up this season, Sure Win-Win got a lot further back than that from a wide gate. He's better drawn here, but I still think he'll be giving away a start to a horse like Toy Coon. So let's take a look at Toy Coon's latest run, and this was actually his first attempt on the dirt surface. And this is race 37 this season. He's in green and yellow checks and breaks well and takes advantage of a real lack of speed in the race over the first 400 metres, and is ridden for the lead, getting past a couple of his rivals on Sunday. You see there Lady First and London Lucky Star inside him. And he gets the rail and controls the speed. But I think importantly, his rider on this occasion, Harry Bentley, doesn't walk them. He maintains a steady gallop, and that clearly suits Toy Coon as he keeps grinding on in the straight at the 1 speed. He's outrun by Game Player Times, who's probably a little better than Class 4 standard, but Toy Coon clings on to second. Now he goes out to a wider gate on Sunday, and it's not that easy from the wide gates at the 1650 metre start, but this does look a very similar style of race. When we take a look at the map, we saw in that replay Toy Coon began very well and was able to get around Lady First early, and that gelding looks one of his main rivals for the lead again here. So it certainly looks like he's able to get past Lady First, and I think there will be a more positive ride than we've seen to date on Royal Agility this time, looking for a spot up on the speed. But with a good beginning, I think Blake Shin should be able to get Toy Coon across to be one of the leaders, despite the draw, and that puts him in front of some of his main rivals in a race where position looks absolutely vital. So the tip in race 5 is Toy Coon. His winning factor, the map. I think that early speed that he showed last time in his first attempt at the 1650 on dirt is what's going to put him in the right position here. Some of his main rivals are going to get back, and that is not going to help them in this race that looks a little bit tactical. Well, that's it from the winning factor for this week. See you next time.